Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Trading Room for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. Right. No other sessions today, so we'll do away with that. Crude is in a long trade. We had actually that one was avoided, so we stayed in the short. This is trade number 3. Small stop and reverse and an even smaller stop and reverse. So we'll take the third one. Unleaded having a tough time also this morning. We get short entry right after our start time. We go break even. Actually, yeah, we go break even on the stop and reverse. For a net 66 tick loss on the stop and reverse, 2 ticks on the break even, down 64. We get basically almost the same trade to the short side, and we stop and reverse again. That one was lost at 27 tick risk, 54 tick loss. We get target 2 traders get 2 ticks on the trailer again, so we're down 116. Target 1 traders pick up 26 ticks, 27 actually with the trailer. So you're down 118, 1191. Pound Aussie just got ticked into a short. William. Just into a short as well. That's, have to wait for our start time. Another minute. Market is open and should be in that trade. If not, it's a get in sync and bang, we go through a. You're going to be out of that on the full stop out. The long is too fast. The long does stop out, break even. Short is a squeeze zone filter. Unleaded into a short, another short trade, bouncing up to the long side quickly. And taking a full stop out on trade number 5. So that one is 37 tick risk. That's a 74 tick loss. So target 2 traders, you're down 190. Target 1 traders, 175. No, 165. Soybeans with a short trade. YM with the break even. Micro Russell with a short. 6 trade setup on unleaded is a long. Micro Russell short trade on to money management and target 3 and target 4. YM with a short trade. YM takes a full stop, possibly avoidable there. And unleaded just ticking in, plenty of time to get into that. I had the marker placed well before it got up to the entry. So that one I'm afraid we're definitely in. Micro Russell stopped out. YM with another short. And now long. That's going to be a stop and reverse. So that will be at 448, 451. 448 with the key level adjustment and, or I'm sorry, with the stop and reverse, and major key level takes that 451. So we did get target 1, so 452 for the break even stop. Not 20 ticks, so we didn't get target 1 yet. But we did get target 2. Hell no, we didn't. We stopped out for huge tick loss because that is going to be at 449. Soybeans at session just a tick or two above session low. Session low at 10.55. Target 10.54 and a quarter. It looks like. Yeah. Red label news at 10, so we'll stand down before to a couple minutes after. Short, and no, that's an exit, just a final exit on unleaded. 673, so that'll go to 669. And that ends the unleaded session. So micro NQ, 4 minutes after our start time. Yeah, so we're in the we got in the short. That's going to be a break even. The long is going to be almost a full loss. Stop and reverse. That's a full loss. So 2 losses. I'm waiting for the next trade. Pound Aussie still short, still short. Soybeans still short. YM is long. $23 tick target. Trailing at 482. Long trade on the micro Russell. And a long trade on the micro NQ. Break even, at least on micro NQ. Money management on the micro Russell as well. Target 3. Looking for target 4. This is win number 2. We get win number 1 on micro NQ. Pull back to 50, bouncing off. Still at break even. And now going short on the micro Russell. Comes down 1 tick, and we did hit it. I don't think we got down to money management for hitting that. But we did stop out for break even after all. So 2 wins and a break even on the micro Russell. Micro NQ takes loss number 3, so it is done. YM goes short after the long, gets a target 1, another target 1. 26 ticks this time. I'll say partial win on the trailer. Soybeans got within 1 tick of target 1. So 2 ticks away, 3 ticks away now. No, one tick away, 2. Yeah, 2 ticks, let's say 2 ticks away from target 1 from the session low. The fruit is done. Unleaded is done. Micro Russell is done. Both of those first two, the short and the long, were too fast to trade. One minute. I need to take this. Oh, never mind. Mark that up. Never mind. So we have the first trade is a break even. That's an avoidable short. Entry, stop and reverse to long, target 1, and break even. Short is a target 1 plus a little bit. And that's a target 1. That's going to get us positive, so that will be power of quitting before we get into the short here, which was also successful. Successful long, and that's where we are. But YM is done. And a nice successful trade of the micro NQ right after we get our third loss in the session. Unfortunate. $10 a.m. crude mini session. My pound Aussie trade stops out and reverses actually at the stop to long. That was a 27 pip risk. Ooh. 135 pips. Okay, definitely in the long trade. Short trade setup. That was a break even. That was a break even. Now our very, very small losses, big trade, started trailing. And come down 4 ticks. Trade is still valid. We haven't hit the entry yet. We haven't gotten the another crossover. Target 1 on the pound Aussie trade. That's worth 19 pips. So 116 down now. I will put the stop at 52. Since we have a target in hand. And now it moves up to 59. So following the plotted target or plotted stop now. Soybeans gets its target 1. So this will be a power putting trade for soybeans. 14 ticks. 3.5 points. Stop moved down to 57.25 from the entry at 57.75. So 2 ticks times 3 positions on the trailer at the moment. And we did trigger into the short on the micro Russell. Trade number 5. The micro NQ showing two additional losses after that. One successful after our session. The calculator's not going to track this micro Russell trade because it touched both the stop and the entry on the same bar. Hit the stop before going back down to the entry. So it is a valid trade, and there is money management. And stopping out for a break even. Trade number 5. 2 wins, 3 break evens, 1 trade remaining. Potential get in sync long, or potential long trade at 61.01 on crude. That would be could be our first trade for the 10 a.m. session. Three minutes, 20 seconds. And the pound Aussie did stop out. 8 pips times 4 positions, 32 pips. Added to our 19s, 51. Off of our 135. Brings us down to 84. Yeah, that's right, 84. Target 2 on soybeans. Stop also moves. 56.5. Target 2 worth 22 ticks, 5.5 points. And so that's 9 points in hand. 2 positions remaining. So we got 2.5 points pending on the trailer. And the trailer moves down again. 55 3/4. Now 2 full points times 2 is 4 points. Final trade of the morning. That's an avoidable trade on the long side on the micro Russell. So we get our last trade onto the short side. And trigger into the trade. There's money management and targets. Wow, that was quick. That was right at the 10 o'clock. Actually, we should not have taken that. That was in our stand down. That would not have been a valid trade. That was the news at 10 o'clock. Reaction to it. So we'll wait a couple of minutes, about 2 minutes, another minute to go. The long trade on crude cancels. And we are in our 10 o'clock session, mini session. So we have one trade available to us after this stand down on micro Russell. All right, that's a new long trade on the micro Russell. Yep, and that's long enough after, so that's just ticking in again. So that's a valid trade. Very small wick there. So our final trade to the long side at 1.6 to target 1, so that's plenty. Not going to be big enough to move our fixed target to target 2. So that's our final trade of the morning for the micro Russell. Stop move to 55.5 on soybeans. Looking for trades on crude and pound Aussie. In our final trade of the morning for both micro Russell and soybeans. So 4 charts potentially active, 2 with active trades, 2 looking for new trades. And money management on the micro Russell. So no worse than a break even on this 4th trade. And that's also trailing and target 2. Target, so that is win number 3. Target 3, now looking for target 4. Get target 4. This will be the 3rd target 4 winner as well. All 3 market indices going, pushing strongly higher after the 10 o'clock news. YM going through session highs. Micro Russell in the positive territory for the session. And Micro NQ approaching session highs. About 50 points from the session high. And Micro Russell stopping out at a partial win on the trailer. So that ends the session of the Micro Russell. Still waiting for trade on crude for the 10 a.m. mini session. And there's 7.5 points on offer at target 3 on soybeans. Net will be just around 5 points because we moved the trailing position, that part of the trailer. I think we're about to get a short on crude. At 63 would be the short, it looks like. Make that 64. Still 60, going to be 64. Okay, so much for that. And we didn't get exhausted knots. So I was expecting to get exhausted knots right here. So no trade in the offering there. Pound Aussie and crude waiting for trades. Soybeans in the short. Nine points in hand. 9 points realized, 4.5 points unrealized with the trailer. No trade on the Pound Aussie. Gotten within 3 ticks of target 3 on soybeans. Crude is session low, setting a new session low. And pushing down one more tick. 2 ticks away from target. Stop moves down to 54 3/4. That's a full 3 points. $6 points in offer on the trailer at the moment. $6 points unrealized, that is. We hit target 3. We're going to 7.5 additional points realized and reduce our unrealized to 3 points. Okay. Wrong trade on crude, and it popped through, but it came back, so plenty of time to get in this. All right, money management and break even. Didn't get targets because target was too small. Target 1 was too small. But we did go break even on that one. So trade number 1 on crude is a break even. Target 3 on soybeans. So that's another 7.5 points, 16.5 points in hand realized. And now we have 3 points unrealized. And another stop move down to 54.25. That's 3.5 points. That brings us to an even 20-point net. That's a $1,000 trade. 4 one contract positions. Soybeans with just a trailing position remaining. Pound Aussie is flat. 2 trades remaining on crude. I'm going to have to sign off in about 8 minutes. Get ready for another appointment. Another stop move on soybeans. 53 3/4. 4 points. 20.5 points. Will be our net. 16.5 realized now, 4 unrealized. Big move on the soybean stop on 52.5. 5.25 points. 21 3/4 net. We're pushing down toward the session low again. Crude setting new session lows. Micro Russell setting new session lows. Micro NQ at session open. YM coming solidly off its session highs. Just above its session open. Move 52 flat. Five and 3/4 points. 22 1/4 points. Net on the trade. We stop out here. And I am going to have to call it a morning, folks. I'm back tomorrow morning at 9:30. Regular 9:30 session tomorrow morning. 10:30 crude oil inventory report session. And regular Thursday 9:30 session this week. So we will see everybody tomorrow. Good luck with anybody still trading in this session. 10 a.m. crude mini session or the soybeans trade. We'll see you tomorrow.